Hi, everyone. When I scroll through my social feeds, I generally see a lot of adverts for car payments and car payment providers. I guess it's because I work in the sector. That's why I see a lot of the ads. But most times I see one of these ads, at least one person reacts with an angry face, and there's usually a comment that says, cash is king. That seems to be the most typical objection to the adverts. Now, I suppose really what I want to say on the matter is that I've looked at what AIB and what Bank of Ireland charge. Okay, so they both have two charges. One is a cash handling fee, and then there's a cash lodgement charge as well. So with AIB, if you use a counter, an assistance in the bank itself, they charge you 39 cents per lodgement. If you use the machine outside and have no human contact, then it's 35 cent. Bank of Ireland, then if you use the assistant, the human being, shall we say, it's 60 cent. And if you use the machine, it's 25 cents. So that's the first cost. And look, that's not an awful lot of money. If you're lodging €1,000, I mean, it's not a significant amount. However, the other charge is quite significant, and that's the cash lodgement charge. So AIB will charge you 0.45%. So that's €4.50 in every €1,000 that you lodge. And Bank of Ireland charge you even more. They charge 0.6%, which is €6 in every €1,000 that you lodge. So if depending on the amount of money that you're taking, and I suppose the type of cards that your customers are typically using, it is quite possible, if not probable, that if you're dealing with a reasonable rep, that you could actually pay even less on your card transaction charges than the cash payment for lodging your money in the bank. So look, that's something to be aware of. Like, I'm not advocating 1 minute that we get rid of cash, or that you go for a card only payments strategy with your business. Customers should always have both choices, because like what's happening at the moment is invariably somebody comes up to the counter, the shop assistant says, "I'm sorry, it's cash only payment," and the customer will usually politely say, "Oh, sorry, I'll go to the ATM," but 9 times out of 10 they don't come back at all. So the business has lost the sale. So I mean, financially, don't be fooled into thinking that cash sales are saving you business over card sales. The banks are taking their charges when you lodge the cash. Just be aware of that. And you know, cash is great, but not necessarily the best thing for your business. Thanks.